guys, it's Adriana. So yes, I know I look very different. I don't know what that was. I look very different, and that's because I'm growing out my hair to get it healthy again because it's extremely damaged, so this is what I'm working with. Like, don't judge me, I'm trying, okay? Anyway, to the point of what this video actually is, I'm gonna be telling you guys the difference between tape-in and clip-in extensions. Just want to quickly say that I do have a discount code for the extensions that I use in the description, so you can check that out because you get $10 off, and it actually helps support me in my crappy channel, so I mean, you can help if you like. Anyway, currently I have clip-ins in. My hair is very curly and wavy because I didn't really straighten them, but we're kind of dealing with that. There is a lot more at the back. By the way, they're not really thin. I'll tell you which ones I prefer at the end of this video. I'm going to be doing pros and cons of each, so you guys can pick out, you know, what you like. And if you have had any experiences with any of these extensions, please leave your pros and cons in the description as well, because obviously these are only my pros and cons, so everyone else is going to be different. Everyone else will have different experiences with them. So yeah, leave yours in the description if you'd like to help other people out. Anyway, on to the actual purpose of this video. I'm going to be looking at my phone as well because I have it all written in my notes. And I got a new screen protector. You guys proud? Mine was so messed up, but it's good now. So I'm going to start with clip-ins, and the pros of clip-ins are, first of all, they're really easy to clip in. It only takes like 5 minutes max for me to clip them in if I have clip-ins. The next pro I have is that they're really easy to dye yourself. Obviously I get white blonde ones, so I can DIY the color. So yeah, they're really simple to dye yourself. I've never had problems with dyeing them, except maybe they will not match the color of my hair. That's my own fault, so don't blame the extensions for that. That's me being dumb. The next pro is that they're very simple to remove. You just unclip them and take them out, which is really easy. It only takes like 2 minutes, so easy as to remove. Obviously there's no pain or anything, so. They're also very easy to hide, so if you have your hair tied up, you can actually clip them in and all that. Like, they're really easy to hide because you can place them wherever you want, and they're not in set positions, so you can put them in different styles as well if you want. Another pro is that you don't constantly have long hair. This only applies to certain people if you like your hair short and long. So you can take them out and have short hair for like a day and then just put them back and have long hair. So it gives you a lot of variety on hairstyles that you can do. Now on to the cons. Woo! A con is that you can't sleep with them in, obviously, because they will tangle, they will pull, and they will hurt your head so much, so do not sleep with clip-ins in. Another con I have is that they're uncomfortable if you leave them in for like a long time. If I had worn mine since, say, 6 AM in the morning and then taken them out at like 10 PM, my hair will kind of ache a bit because they've pulled a bit. Another con I have is that they're very uncomfortable if you lean on them. I myself like to lean on my hands like this whenever I'm watching a movie or something. It's just something I do, I don't know why. And if I have clip-ins in, it's really uncomfortable. Like, they will hurt and they'll kind of stab into your head, and it's like, it's kind of painful and not very fun. So if you do lean on your head a lot, maybe clip-ins aren't the best choice for you. And like I said before, they can pull if placed incorrectly. I used to place a lot up here, but they would pull if I placed them like wrong, and it would really hurt, like really hurt. So you have to be careful where you place them because they can actually hurt your head. Now on to tape-ins, and we're going to start with the pros again. So the first pro is that you can constantly have long hair, obviously. I constantly have long hair right now. It's really wavy, don't look at that. But like, I can constantly have long hair, and like, it's really comfortable. Again, it depends on what you prefer. If you like long hair, if you like having short hair and long hair, then you know, it all depends on how you like to style your hair. The next pro is they are extremely comfortable. Like, I don't even notice they're in my hair unless you like touch one, but they're not painful at all. I haven't had any problems with them pulling or anything. They're so comfortable to wear. Like, they're probably the most comfortable extensions I've ever worn. Next pro is that they're so easy to hide because they're a flat piece of tape, obviously. So you cannot tell that they're there. It's all smooth. You can't even like really feel them if you even run my fingers through my hair. Like, you can a little bit, but not a lot. So that's a really good pro, is they're so easy to hide, and they're they're not noticeable at all. Next pro is that they're really easy to remove. All I do is put a little bit of conditioner on the tape, and they will slide right out if your hair's wet. So definitely easy to remove, which is really good. The next pro is that they're very easy to tie up. I can tie my hair up in any way I like because they're so flexible and really easy. They're not going to pull, and obviously the tape can move both ways. So definitely really easy to tie up, and if you like tying up your hair, then, you know, woo, just tie it up. What am I doing? The next pro is that you can sleep with them on and lean on them without any pain. This is one of my favorites because I just tie mine in a loose ponytail or a loose braid, and then you can sleep on them. Don't sleep on them if they're not like tied in like a loose ponytail, because you will like pull on them when you're sleeping if you move around a lot. And I can lean on them without them being uncomfortable because they're just flat. I have no problems with leaning on them, which is awesome because it makes my movie time better. The next is that they're very easy to wash and to dry. You just have to be careful not to get conditioner on the tapes themselves or not to pull on them when they're wet too much. You can gently comb them, but just make sure that you hold them, and no, don't pull on them when you're combing them when they're wet, because you will pull them out. And now onto the cons. The first con I have is that they're really time consuming to put in. I actually spent like 2 to 3 hours putting my sisters in yesterday. So they do take a long time to put in, but they can last up to 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. Another con is if you get the tapes wet before you apply them, you have to replace the tapes. I got mine extremely wet when I dyed my hair because I am dumb. Luckily, Vpfashion, which is the pair I have now, actually give you a lot of spare tapes to replace them. So that's the good thing about Vpfashion, is they do give you extra tapes. So luckily for me, I could replace mine all. But yeah, if you do get them wet before you apply them, then you will have to replace the tape. So just try to be careful and not get them wet. The next one is they can fall out if you're not careful when washing them. Like I said, if you get conditioner on them and then pull on them, they will come out. So you have to be really careful where you put the conditioner when you're washing your hair. So that is it for the pros and cons currently. So you can kind of decide, if you are looking into buying extensions, what type you'd actually want. These are my personal pros and cons, so obviously everyone will experience different things when getting new extensions. Now for the hair that I prefer. Currently I do prefer tape-ins over clip-ins because I like my hair being constantly long. I like the flexibility of the tape and how easy they are to wash and style. I definitely recommend tape-ins if you are like me and cannot be bothered putting clip-ins all the time and constantly want long hair. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like and comment down below obviously your pros and cons of the extensions, which ones you prefer, and any other video ideas you'd like me to do. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Oh great, my memory card's full. Oh my